Hey YouTube, VidHead85 here, and I just want to say something. Does anybody believe that Mitt Romney's presidency is a joke? Because it's more of a joke than Donald Trump's was. I thought that was a joke. Romney has not stopped embarrassing America since he clinched the nomination. In fact, even before clinching the nomination, it was pretty tough for him to get anywhere. And the whole thing is that, you know, even his opponents were saying that he couldn't relate to the common man. Now, how Newt Gingrich and Rick Perry, as well as Michelle Bachmann, can relate to the common man, I have yet to see. But if anybody can relate to people like you and me, it's definitely not Mitt Romney. Then again, he's talking about he paid a lot of taxes. I'd like to see his tax returns. He's only released one, and even that has discrepancies in it. I'm pretty sure I know where Mitt Romney has released it to. We'll probably find it in a landfill somewhere, I'm sure. I don't know. We'll have to glue it together, or possibly install a piece in it that calls every other piece of his tax returns to return to that page. But anyway, as I keep thinking about it, he refuses to release his taxes. He lied to the SEC, and yet Newt Gingrich, a former presidential candidate, was basically saying, hey, lying about a blowjob in the Oval Office is worse than lying to the SEC. But then again, let's take a look at it. The SEC are a bunch of rich white people who will not prosecute one of their fellow members, I am sure. Also, and if he was a Democrat, can you imagine the kinds of things that they would be saying about him? He refuses to release his tax returns. It's a blow to government transparency. He also lied to the SEC. He's gonna lie to the American people, and he has money in the Cayman Islands. Like, he only does lip service to America. He doesn't love America. Yeah, and also he is going to be and he wants to be president of this country that he doesn't even invest in, and he's always twisting President Obama's words to say, you didn't build that. Well, you know what, government gives a lot of incentives to businesses so that they'll thrive. And yeah, they didn't build the roads, they didn't build you know, the infrastructure of the government that allowed them to, well, you know, like the roads, the trees, the bridges, that allow people to get to their businesses, especially if they're out in the rural areas. And of course, later on, that we didn't build that guy from New Hampshire, you know, he was revealed to have taken government money. And it's so funny that these people, these Republicans, say no government money for this and this and this, but then again, they're the ones receiving government money. In fact, Marcus Bachmann is receiving government money for his clinic, and other people have received government money, like more than likely Concerned Women for America, who said, we're glad Sandy Fluke now has a job so she can pay for her contraceptives. Really? So anyway, so I'm pretty sure they received a lot of government money for when they, you know, from when Bush was president, and probably still are receiving a lot of government money anyway. But I digress. These are the kinds of people that Mitt Romney wants to surround himself around in the Oval Office, and I can't see anything coming good out of a Mitt Romney presidency. I don't think, even with the voter ID laws, I don't think he's ever going to win, because people don't like him. You know what the thing is? It's who do I hate more, Obama or Romney? And a lot of people who hate Obama mainly hate him because he's black. Let's just point it out there, okay? I'm sick and tired of everybody saying, oh, Obama's ruining the country. We have a Congress for that, okay? The president can't pass a law without Congress. And meanwhile, Congress has a 9% approval rating. You know what happens if I have a 9% approval rating? Yeah, I'm out the door. So anyway, Mitt Romney has embarrassed us in Britain, okay? Our closest ally, okay? How can you embarrass us to Britain? I mean, like, really? Like, God. And then he goes to Jerusalem and says, hey, you know, there's something uniquely, you know, economically and advantageous about you people. And people think that he'll be a better president than Obama has. I mean, hell, at least he has good foreign policy. Although I hate the fact that the whole drones and extrajudicial killings are there. But he did, hey, he toppled Osama bin Laden and Gaddafi, and while Egypt fell under while during his presidency. I don't think you can take credit for that much, for, well, at least the Egypt part, because that was an inside job, and I'm pretty sure he just supplied folk. But I can't believe that people are actually saying Romney 2012 while he's for the exact same things that Bush pushed through the Congress. And he's been really reluctant to say how his economic package differs from Bush, when in fact he's nominated he has a couple of people from Bush's cabinet in his own, should he ever have an office of the president-elect. So anyway, this is just my spiel on Romney. I hate him. I'm not going to vote for him whatsoever. I don't want to vote for a single Republican that is like him, because all they want to do is raise my taxes and lower the taxes on thousands of people who, or no, a very few people with most of the money. Have a great day, YouTube. See you later.